Hello, everybody. Let's make sure the mic is working. Looks like it is. Yes. Okay, we don't need that. Alright, looks like we got Wiss, we got Mimi, Goo Gaiman, we got Star Killer. I'm doing pretty good, Wiss. How about yourself? Haven't been to Brascoin streams because you've been too busy or too tired. I've been too tired to attend a few of my streams, actually. It's quite sad. Looks like the game camera is no longer playing nice. Awkward. There we go. You have to get it for your three brothers. You not included? Aw. It has not yet come out, Goo. I actually managed to get 2 Switch 2s pre-ordered. One with Mario Kart and one without. So I could have one and my wife can have one. August 26th, Wiss. That's usually when we go back to school and I don't like it. But happy birthday on the 26th of August. That's a ways away. Star Killer, you got one of each as well. Killing it. You have a new phone now? Yours broke? That's unfortunate. Well, kind of. Hopefully it's a better phone than you had before. When we get new things, it's always nice to make sure it's an improvement a little bit. iPhone is way overpriced. I'm an iPhone person myself. But they're good phones. Just not really worth the price, but here we are. Oh, that's right. Oddish was a trade. I should have known better. I should have known. Got a little bit higher of a turnout than I feel like we have had in recent days past. 60 guys hanging out already at the beginning of the stream. I hate the look of androids. Like, everyone in my family tends to use iPhone. Well, my brother switched my mom over, but other than that, myself, my dad, and my niece and nephew, my wife, and all her family uses iPhone. It's just... I don't want to be that green bubble icon in people's chat history. My friends use iPhone. It's just a good thing. Pokemon ZA is a different story. You definitely want that. I too want ZA. I'm kind of looking forward to Donkey Kong Bonanza a little bit. It's a 3D style Donkey Kong game. I'm kind of intrigued, not gonna lie. I'm glad they're giving it another shot. Donkey Kong 64 is one of my all-time favorites. Yeah, like what's the deal with that? Donkey Kong not being available at launch but a month after is insane. Like, we really launching a new console with just Mario Kart? Like, really? Crazy. Like, there's gonna be more GameCube games to play on launch than Switch games, I swear. Or at least new Switch games. I also forgot to switch the Twitch back on, so unfortunately we are only streaming on YouTube right now. It's a tragic accident. Okay, looks like we got one gloom down. Not too shabby. They basically recycled old games for the launch of the Switch 2, and that kind of sucks. Yes, it does. Wish they had 3D Mario or some type of open world game that showed off the console limits. We would hope, but instead we can pay $20 extra to have a prettier looking Tears of the Kingdom. If that Tears of the Kingdom upgrade came with a DLC, I would be beyond ecstatic. Like, I would greatly want to see how they tie in Tears of the Kingdom to the rest of the timeline. And maybe the new Hyrule Warriors game will help. Given that the first one for sure is confirmed to not be canon, the second one is questionable. Jay Reynolds has joined the Brass Coin Collection.
Next month, double digits.
Indeed. I forgot that it reads it to you guys. But thanks for reminding me that it reads to you guys when you guys do that. We need more people to do that. I'll remember more frequently if it happens more, is what I keep telling myself. Hello, coin collection. Not a bad first message of the day. Yeah, you did. Thank you, Starkiller. And thank you, Jay. I had to set myself a reminder to use my Amazon Prime free gift sub. It's kind of dumb that Twitch and Amazon won't just let you auto-renew your free Prime sub until you change it, but whatever. I like it. If it's free and benefits somebody else, why not? But then Twitch would just actually have to pay out every month on those instead of relying on their user base to be actively submitting it. They would never. If I can remember to change Pokemon out each time, that would be lovely. I believe it's $2.50 per sub because it's a $5 tier, and because it's a Prime tier, Amazon like takes half of it. If I remember correctly, because I'm not like one of their high tier people here. Yeah, when we're talking like non-free ways to support, the best always going to be Cash App and Venmo, because that goes directly to the streamer. And it's harder to get scammed or have a large amount of chargebacks on, like PayPal. I don't have PayPal turned on just so I can't get those large donations that people pop in, do, and then do a chargeback on. But safest, reliable within the US is going to be Cash App or Venmo. Outside, you kind of have to use one of the big platforms, and Kofi takes the least. Patreon's pretty good, but YouTube takes like a third, and PayPal, or not PayPal, Twitch takes like half. Yeah. Yeah, if a person did it every year, it's about $30 a year if they did it every month during the year, which is nice. That gets you closer to a payout every year. If two people do it every year for 12 months, then you're getting at least one payout during the year, which is nice. It's $50 is the lowest threshold you can set it to. But they actually don't force taking out taxes because it's a 1099K. As the streamer, YouTuber, whatever, you are responsible for withholding your own taxes. So it's pretty decent that way, at least. And on paper, I don't think my business outpaces what it costs to run the business on paper, which is where you kind of want it unless you're trying to get business loans. Like, I get to deduct a portion of my rent towards a business expense, phone bill, internet, power, all that to run everything, and by the time that's all said and done, mixed with random video creation expenses, on paper, my business is a zero. Well, to be fair, since I stopped doing the giveaways, it is probably technically on paper negative because ad revenue and just general YouTube channel revenue has dropped to like $90 a month is what it's projecting right now. And that's just because I stopped doing the giveaways. I got ready to, and then they came out with an update for the Switch and Switch 2, and it just completely killed Atmosphere for me. So that sucked. I was like, yeah, let's get back into doing those a little bit. Why not? So now I'm just waiting for a confirmation from Project Pokemon that Atmosphere's been updated and bots are running again. That, and I need to get back to shiny hunting. I feel like this challenge overall hasn't been super beneficial to the challenge or to the channel. Get back shiny hunting, doing some short form streams, I think would be beneficial. And some of the streams recently have just been ghost towns, so been a little discouraging that way, but I've been expecting the loss of subscribers. I'm down to like 19,950-ish, which is expected without doing giveaways. You know, people are going to leave. But it's whatever. Shiny hunting for a Milcery and an unknown. Best of luck there, Jay. Milcery's pretty cool. Do giveaways then. Don't got much left to give away. Even the giveaways weren't doing super well. That's actually why I kind of stopped doing them. The ones I were doing were getting like 900 views. Just wasn't worth the effort. And you can only do a shiny Mew giveaway so many times before it's like, okay, this is really lame. YouTube recommended you, Tyler. Welcome. Also, welcome, Kadim. Like, maybe the giveaways will return in full force with Legends ZA. I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm not going to do them, but I'm also fully recognizing the likelihood of the Switch 2 being moddable is increasingly becoming less and less. So I'm not confident that we'll be able to do giveaways into the future anyways. So sooner or later, they are probably going to stop. Especially seems how my giveaways are fully reliant on other folks' ability to break the system and get into it. And I can't rely on that forever. So we're just kind of taking a different tangent and just going with general Pokemon content and hoping it works. Chrome Geo Basket, whatever floats your boat. Maybe I'm not cut out for live streaming. You can't have a low energy personality. You're not wrong. Welcome by Swayze. How's it going? You don't think I don't think I'll be able to do giveaways on the Switch 2 because it seems they'll be cracking down. Yeah. The jailbroken Switches definitely, I mean, it's not too hard to put stuff in there to catch who's doing it. Like, I'm surprised they didn't just do a software update on the Switch itself that would let them know, because it's trackable. It's easily trackable. Much less to the point, I believe that to do giveaways, or to even mod the Switch 2, it's going to be the same as a version 2 Switch in that you have to hardware modify it and solder and mess with the motherboard, hardware, all that. And that is a lot harder to get accomplished and get done by somebody, because with Nintendo doing lawsuits on the company that was making the easy fix for that, you know, it's not worth the risk for people. Hey, good job there, Wiss. Ah, that was goo. Even better. This is why we have multiple. Definitely seems like the channel is getting trolled a little bit. Explains some stuff. So it would seem. Oh well. I mean, honestly, the channel's kind of dying anyway, so at this point, like, whatever. Entertaining at the very least. Hey, Jay Reynolds and Goo Gaming, all in the channel at the same time. At this point, I'm more impressed than anything else. Just helping my views overall. Each time they pop in here with a new troll. And really though, it's not that hard to go and trim a segment out. We're grinding for days. There's not a lot of content that's going to be missed. Like, we could cut entire streams out of this challenge and not miss anything. Misty is gonna be steamrolled. Mimi, I am 90% certain that Chrome was trolling. Or part of the troll. Same with Kadim. Jay can't ask me why, because I have already forgotten. You feel sad for all the shinies that have been killed on this grind? Probably many. I'm pretty sure the what button I've been pressing has been using them. I've just been hiding the user entirely. As far as I'm aware, that bans him. Over time, you learn to just ignore it and move on. This is not the first, it's not even the 5th. In fact, it's probably closer to like the 15th. It happens. Hopefully I got that. Oh, yeah, that's right. Tried making the custom amiibo. And fried your Switch. That's right. How could I forget that? Okay, so... Jay, if you would, type a single letter and hit enter. Just chat us a single letter. Love it. Thanks for being the guinea pig, Jay. Uh-oh. We'll see you in 10 minutes, I guess. The second time it's not as nice. Hopefully that overrides it. Yeah, it's just... I hope so. If not, we'll find out. And I'll go find him. Oh, hey, there you go. Oh. Wait a second. Is it deleting all messages now? Oh, I know what I need to do. Okay, let's take I out of the equation. Okay. Hopefully that fixed it. I made it so that every single letter did that. Hopefully I have that fixed, Jay. Yeah, I accidentally put it so all non-moderators would like be deleted if their messages had single letters. So that the word can't be spelt out in multiple lines. And then that made it so that when anybody said, "Oh, I think this," it would see that I and be like, "You're banned." So I had to lighten up on that. But hey, we have more viewers here than normal. Nightbot is mean. Nightbot is cutthroat. Nightbot does not get coffee for its shift. Nightbot just has to be here. And yeah. It's weird that it's on a random freaking Tuesday of all things, though. That like a group of people just decided to get together and cause mischief. Like Friday night, Saturday night, you know, having a sleepover at a friend's house, whatever. But a random freaking Tuesday? And to have that sheer number of accounts, alts that are just chilling? I'm not even impressed. I don't think so. If there are, they're deletable. And like not only that, but the swap back and forth between profiles and find the channel that quickly. Low-key kind of impressed. Disappointed, but not mad. I don't even realistically think we lost playtime over that. But it does make me feel better that that happened, given Kadim's earlier comments. I mean, they could have been completely unrelated, but it makes me feel better. But in all seriousness, like, I've mentioned it before. The channel is kind of dying, and I've come to terms with that, but that's because I believe it has to die a little bit before it can get better. So, like, I'm okay with it dying a little bit. What's the worst that's going to happen? I go back to playing games for fun in my free time? A little more security. Yeah, because, I mean, they initially started off by saying something to the effect of, if you're going to stream, you got to be more high key or something like that. Got to have more energy. And while they're not wrong, there for a minute, I was genuinely trying not to fall asleep. And by that, I mean, I'm just dead from work today. Yeah, maybe you're not cut out for live streaming. You can't have a low energy personality. It's not a low energy personality. It's called being done with the day. Oh no! Nightbot, what's your problem? What letter did we say that it didn't like? Okay, we had I. I don't know, maybe bringing Nightbot into the equation was not a smart thing to do. It worked, but perhaps it worked a little too well. Let's see what that does. Because I can't imagine what you actually did to tick off Nightbot. Maybe we'll just delete that here. Really, Nightbot. Some of my friends are AI. I love that in light of the context. Oh, that's great, Jay. That's freaking great. Some of my best friends are AI. No. Nightbot just blocks the messages on the channel and puts you in timeout. It doesn't have, like, banning or kicking protocols. Nope, I need to deposit one Pokemon. There. I do got a Weeping Bell in there. Zubat. You will have your Google Assistant kick Nightbot's butt? Yes, do it. Like, so, I heard you're picking on my buddy there. Picking on my friend. My bot can kick your bot's butt. Little playground talk. Oh yes, we also evolved a Pokemon during all of that, so... Gasp! Nidorina's evolving? What? Yeah, you were, Jay. That's what's up. Living Dex Pokemons. Like, I'm not opposed to continuing the bots, I just don't think that they're gonna be moddable. Realistically speaking. And if they are, it's going to come at a cost. And if that's what it takes to have the channel live, I don't really want it to be that. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm going to still try to find a way to mod my own personal one. For funsies, but to have it be an integral part of the channel that if it's not there, the channel dies, I don't want that looming over my head. Like, oh my gosh, I played Skyrim. That's actually why I didn't stream Sunday. I picked up Skyrim again and started playing it, and I went on a anime-fueled downward spiral of I just don't want to do stuff today. So that was fun. Ekans, Zubat, Paris. Dr. Snapper, welcome. The crew has officially all been here at some point today. We had Starkiller by Swayze, J. Reynolds, Mimi, Goo, Gaiman, and Whis. And just in case, because I can't remember and I have short-term memory loss, I better have said J in that list. Yeah, we had all the regulars. We're missing Wookiee Spooky and Shark Lord still, but we got basically everybody that's current regular. And Nightbot came by. In other news, I think I have the last 4 Pokemon I need to get evolved before I fight Misty. Actually, there's one more we need to evolve that I forgot to take into account. Let's go check on my Sandshrew. Nightbot came by and cracked down the law. Said, not in my house. Not in my penny loafers. Dang straight I have no room for that Pokemon, but I should because it should be evolving. There are times that you like to get rough, but Nightbot was a little too rough. Yeah, Nightbot went a little bit square in a circle hole with no lube, didn't he? It was a little rough. It's like, oh, you said a letter, you're gone. You're done. Wait a second. Sandshrew was really only level 6 when I put it in there? That's absurd. $22. We got 6 more levels. Get back in there, Sandshrew. Then again, Sandshrew should at least be semi-capable now. But I would like to get back to shiny hunting. I feel like that will get more of the views that we're looking for here. These longer challenges, I just don't think I have the clout for at the moment, the fan base, the following, whatever you want to call it, to make it happen. Sometimes I do wonder, though, if I would have better luck rebooting the channel than trying to revive this one, given that 90% of the viewership was here because of bots at some point. So it's like, well, if I redo a channel and never do bots, could I grow just based on shiny hunting? Part of me says yes, but the other part of me says I don't know if I can go through that early growth pattern again, having kids. Like, I just don't think I can put the grind on for that. It's not easy being green. What I mean is the switch bots, Dr. Snepper. Doing the switch bots on the channel, I installed them in the channel to do the Pokemon trades back when I was about 600 to 700 subscribers, and I was doing both Pokemon and Zelda content on the channel. I installed the bots and very quickly got monetized. In fact, I got monetized within like 4 months. And then I just grew and scaled that over the course of the next 2.5 years to 20,400 subscribers. And then kids happened. I couldn't put as much time into making sure the bots were running. I moved a couple times. Internet was unreliable. And I just got super worn out super fast on doing them. And I don't like redoing giveaways. I don't want to go back and do a Hoopa giveaway just to have people watch the video to get money in. That's just not... Like, I like doing it as a here you go, but I don't like that being the only content that can get watched on the channel. So I'm kind of in an impasse here of... In order for the channel to grow, I have to have people watch the videos, live streams, whatnot. Right now, I have 7 viewers in the chat right now, in the stream. And when I post a video that's not a giveaway related, I have at most 200 people pop on to watch it. That's telling YouTube 1% of your subscriber base actually wants to watch your stuff, don't recommend your videos. So I'm kind of at a point where losing subscribers isn't a bad thing because it alters the percentages and says more of my people are now watching the content despite the loss of subs. So it's like, okay, that should help out, and eventually we'll shrink down low enough, hopefully, that we start to come back up. The question is, could I do an entirely new channel separate from Brasscoin, do the same stuff I'm doing now, just minus the giveaways, and have it grow to be successful faster than waiting for my channel to lose the subscribers so that I can build them back up? And because I can't force people to unsubscribe that aren't watching the channel anymore, that's kind of where my thoughts lie, is could I redo a Brasscoin channel and grow it bigger, faster than I can on this channel? And I'm wondering if I should just use Brasscoin Plays, like Dr. Snapper said, not just as my streaming account, because it's more than just streaming, but like posting my Pokemon content videos, and having that gain recognition as opposed to being known for the bots. Would it be beneficial, since I want to do this playthrough, to go through and edit all of my videos for this and put Sludge Bomb Trainer on it and just do an entirely different persona, basically? No, not persona, because it'd still be me. I wouldn't change myself or anything, but like have the channel take on a different vibe, different look, different name, but like have it be Yeah, just different. It wouldn't be the same without a Brascoin channel. You're right. I like having my Brascoin channel. But I am wondering if it would be better to just do everything on Brascoin Plays, or if I should revive the other channel name, or revive the channel that I currently have, really, of Sludge Bomb Trainer. Because that channel is still a channel. Like, I've already proven that I can get a second channel monetized. And I did it in, like, insanely fast. I still have 51 subscribers on that channel. That's wild. But I think that one also might be, like, blacklisted by Nintendo because I posted a video of some stuff prior to the game being released. And they typically don't like that. And I like that, Dr. Snapper. I like that people follow me because I engage with my fan base. But with the size of the channel, my channel doesn't get recommended to more people because of the discrepancy in my streaming viewer base versus what I actually have. I don't think it's because I'm a bad streamer or not engaging or don't got that it factor, or because sometimes I don't know what to say. I don't think it's because I'm just not good or not lively enough or have the wrong personality type for it. I really do think that it's I grew too fast too quickly doing bot stuff, and not doing bot stuff anymore is making people walk away. You gave me a bot to special to play so you feel special. Agreed. I love it. But like I see people like Sauce McGavin, and that Bald Gamer. Bald Gamers mentioned they slowed down on their channel growth and whatnot, and I've definitely slowed down. But I definitely see these folks doing the same things I'm doing, but doing better at it. And yeah, some of it's they got that it factor, they got that vibe, they got that personality that's that I've even started watching them, you know. There's definitely something to that. But I think that my channel itself is preventing me from being seen at this point. So there's just a small part of me that wonders, would the grass be greener on the other side? But then I would have to get monetized, and that just sounds like a nightmare. But then again, if people don't give enough watch time on this channel, then I'll lose monetization status anyways. So I don't think I'm anywhere close to that currently, but there may well come a day where the view time is low enough that it's not anymore. And I don't necessarily think that that's a bad thing anymore if I got back to just enjoying playing the games and streaming more for fun. And really, that's kind of the attitude I've taken towards it. Just return to streaming for fun. If I'm not enjoying the playthrough, it's okay to stop it. It doesn't need to be finished. That moment when I can't tell if my kid's crying in my bedroom or if a cat's meowing. The brass is green enough right here. The grass is always greener on the other side, but once you arrive, you realize the grass is fake and painted. Yes. It covers be both. It could be both. Yeah, I'm not ready to willingly let the channel die by any means. I plan to do this for a long while yet. But that's the other channel. But I'm wondering if Brasscoin Plays just is a better idea, an alternative to this, especially as I go more towards shiny hunting than bots. It's like, yeah, Brasscoin bots, Brasscoin Plays, actual playing of games, streaming, and all that. I will definitely be uploading all my playthroughs on Brasscoin Plays at some point. So we can count on that at the very least. You want alone time with Nightbot? You're gonna bring a big magnet and a power drill? I will not be asking questions. Nightbot was rather rude. Also, I feel really bad that I haven't uploaded the next series of Pokemon card videos. I filmed them, and I've compiled them. I just got behind this week and failed to upload them. So I got about 9 I need to upload come tomorrow. I got all 9 of them made, except for tomorrow's video. It's the strangest thing. You know the feeling? You're behind on watching them? How dare you not watch a video that's not been released yet, Jay? Shame on you. You did leave a few comments, and I have been trash at responding to most of the comments myself. That's my attitude, Jay. I will get to them eventually. This one is Red and Blue Route 3, a Glitch X City remix. Feels Mega Man. Just Pokemon Red and Blue. Route 3. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That one's actually Pallet Town, but do 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 do. Anyways. Do 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 do. Diddle-oo, diddle-oo. And this one is Diamond and Pearl Route 216. No, I didn't want to scritch. I needed to payday. I need to payday. The music got a lot better in later generations. It also got a lot more variety, too. But I love songs from H1. Especially the way Glitch City has redone them. I said scritch? Yeah. Who doesn't like good back scritches anyways? Got a back itch, you get a back scratch, you get a scritch. Gotta scratch the itch, you gotta scritch. If you are scratching the itch, you are scritching. I am not surprised, Dr. Snepper, in the slightest. I darest not ask what that word means in the fandom, but there are some words when said in a certain context that you just know you don't want to Google. Could not say that this is one of them, but it is borderline. The word of the day is scritches. The cat has jumped on my lap to get some scritches. Oh, it just means scratch? Ah, gotcha. That makes sense, Dr. Snapper. Cat, you kind of are a nuisance, you know that? Interesting combo. It always is, Goo. It always is. That's what we like about streaming and combos and all that. Go get that cheddar, Dr. Snepper. That's what's up. Bye-bye. Oh yes, Doug Trio. We need more battles with Doug Trio. Must buy more Dr. Pepper, absolutely. That's why Dr. Snepper's got to go to work. Got Dr. Pepper to buy. Another cake day is coming. Oh man, Dr. Sniffer J. I can't read lines in front of my screen, apparently. I read your message, and then my eyes jumped up to above. I should not be this tired. Ever. I've been getting pretty good sleep, I thought. Time to check those glasses. Yeah. For sure, for sure. You have been chasing corrupt data in your Switch game files? What exactly does that entail and or mean? You've been chasing corrupt data in your Switch game files. Marty McFly. Haven't seen that name in forever. Sometimes things come up, and when you say corrupted data detected and have to re-download, and it won't, as long as there's still corruption. So scan, download, reformat, repeat. Usually right after an error in opening a game or download of something new. Some old files get corrupted too. Might just need a new SD card though. Oh, that's incredibly weird. I've never had a Switch do that. It doesn't happen often, but today it did. So trying to figure it out. And there are a lot of online articles about it, so you're not alone. Ah, gosh, I didn't even know that was an issue until today. That's highly unfortunate. What I really enjoy doing with YouTube videos, how-to videos. How to do X, Y, Z. How to do this thing. I enjoy those. Informative type things and shiny hunting. I definitely did have a degree of success with shiny hunting. At least yours still works. Sorry your Switch died on you. A moment of silence for Goo's Switch. Well, anyways. It's just still mind-blowing to me that a botched amiibo attempt killed your Switch. Your Switch is like, nah, I'm out. Honestly, I do have one I could sell. I have been downsizing my collection. I was actually fixing to trade it into GameStop. I think like $80 to $90 trade-in credit. Hey, Century's evolving. Autograph it and auction it to my fans. That'd actually be kind of cool. You would start your bid at $100. Sold to Jay Reynolds. Oh, that was dumb. But effective. That I do. I believe. I could drudge it up on eBay. Or not eBay, well, eBay as well. But PayPal. I'm pretty sure I could drudge it up on eBay. This is true, Jay. This is true. Don't have to pay those pesky eBay seller fees. Get a silver Sharpie. And a hand-drawn mud kit. I would still absolutely love to make a brass coin. But given how well the patches didn't do, I'm not really enthused to do a coin. Aha, still need to order another patch. You need one of each. I agree with this message. I don't know how I survived scratch twice in a row, but I did. Short claws? Wait, what? Short claws. I don't know what that means. Brass coin plush would be interesting too. I would love to be a little plushy pillow. Oh. Survive scratch. Yes, maybe Diglett had short claws. That makes so much more sense in the context of our conversation, now that I think about it. Definitely not very sharp. I mean, look at Paris's little nubs. A coin would fit better with the trading card game? Yes, it would. With my name, you think I need an actual coin? Yes. It would be delightful. Solid metal coin. Oh yeah, absolutely. It'd make a great plushie for pillow print. Especially my original channel logo. Oh, did ya? That's pretty cool, Jay. Makeship, huh? No, like, is music still playing? What is going on? Ooh, nice encounter. Get a sweet Dugtrio. You know the saddest part about being tired like this? Within, like, the next 30 minutes, I'll be, like, wide awake and wired for no good reason. But, unfortunately, it do be time to save the game and turn off the stream for now. Finishing off at a nice even 60 on the Pokedex. Almost 90 hours on the game. I am not going to even suggest that I will stream tomorrow, because the last 3 times I've done that, I haven't been able to follow through on it, so I will just hope for the best in general tomorrow, and if we see you, we see you. But Jay, thanks for hanging out.